Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here, and welcome to Thursday's edition of the DCEU Daily. Now, sometimes when I'm about to record these episodes and there's no news, I think, what the hell am I going to talk about today? Because sometimes there's nothing going on, is there? But I'm desperate to connect with you guys, so I always want to be putting a daily video out. Today isn't a difficult video to do, because Jason Momoa has made things very exciting. He's posted a couple of Instagram videos of him running around the Warner Brothers studio, saying, "I love Warner Brothers," looking into the camera and saying, "You guys just have no idea what's about to happen." So what could this be? Could this finally be a Snyder Cut announcement? Who knows? I don't know. You don't know. But isn't it exciting? The lead of a $1 billion DCEU movie is running around being excited. Now, so could this be Aquaman related? Could this be about the Aquaman sequel, which we know is happening? Is it about the Trench movie? I doubt it, because basically Warner Brothers don't really officially announce anything. The only thing they ever officially announced was Steven Spielberg's DC movie, which was announced early last year. But normally when something is about to happen, they announce it via the Hollywood Reporter. If you hear something on the Hollywood Reporter, more often than not, it's true. Now, interesting about that, actually, when they kind of did that article about Henry Cavill not being Superman anymore, what happened was Warner Brothers actually came out and said they enjoyed working with Henry. So that was a bit odd, but I think what happened was, because they were having problems negotiating with Henry for his new contract, they decided to put some feelers out how we would react if Henry wasn't Superman anymore, and it wasn't good for them. So that's changed very quickly, and they started negotiating with him very quickly. But back to this crazy video of Jason Momoa's. Look, I'm just happy to be seeing stuff like that. I think we even saw Walter Hamada in the video quickly. It's really exciting to have things like that, because what if you've got Jason Momoa running around Warner Brothers saying, "I love you, Warner Brothers, I'm so excited," just for the fact that he's saying, "I love you, Warner Brothers," it could mean it could be the Snyder Cut. This could be something that Jason is very excited about. This is a piece of information that is obviously so big, so that, I'd say it's 50-70 that it could be the Snyder Cut. Why not? Why would he be running around saying, "I love you, Warner Brothers"? It's very, very, very interesting. I couldn't actually find the video on his Instagram when I went on there. I actually had to go online to find it, so I don't know what's going on there. But it's definitely there. It's definitely a thing. He's definitely looking into the camera and saying, "You do not know. You don't even know what's about to happen." We know there's quite a few bloggers and scoopers saying something big is going to hit. So when are we going to see this, or hear this big announcement? I would assume it will have to wait to the weekend, but it could be any time. It could be any time. I don't know what it is, what's going to be announced, but it sounds like it's something so big, so exciting. It could be absolutely anything, and I can't wait. Of course, I hope it's the Snyder Cut, but hey, it could be a second Justice League movie. It could be anything. Whatever it is, I think it's going to polarize opinion, because everything DC film always polarizes opinion. Even when they don't announce something, there's fans on Twitter, making up things as they go along. But if this happens, if Enrique Iglesias plays Batman, this will happen, or that. You lot, my fellow DCU fans are brilliant, because you just are posting all day, and it's really great. A lot of the stuff you're saying isn't true, but it's great to read. I think it's just great, the passion for the DCEU, because the passion for the DCEU was there before we had this $1 billion movie. But now we do have this $1 billion movie. It is a franchise where everyone's eyes are on it now, because it's a successful franchise. It was a successful franchise before Aquaman, but now it's arrived, because Aquaman is our Avengers Assemble moment. It is. it's the moment when everyone's looking and saying, well, what's coming next? So next, of course, is, I suppose, our Iron Man 3, because that's what came after Avengers Assemble. It's Shazam. And there's a lot of people who would never have heard of Shazam before, but I think with the promotion and the marketing Warner Brothers are doing, a lot of mainstream consumers will be very, very excited about this movie. Now, of course, the big question is how much money it will make. Will it make anywhere near what Captain Marvel will make? Now, of course, the MCU is the most successful superhero franchise, most successful IP of all time. There's no question of that. With 20 plus movies, there's no question of us even talking about that. But Captain Marvel, I've never seen a film have so much ugliness involved in it before it's even been released. The Last Jedi, no one was hating on The Last Jedi before they saw it. The Ghostbusters movie had a lot of ugliness to it, the female movie. But even that, I think Captain Marvel has surpassed that. And this is what happens, of course, when negativity is used to promote a movie. I'm not here to talk about Captain Marvel. I can do separate videos about that. But I do believe Shazam has an opportunity to outgross Captain Marvel, because when you've got Zachary Levi on Twitter, asking people to post their problems so he can help them with them, that is just great marketing. Now, I know that Zach is a good man. I know that Zach wants to help people, but we can't argue. It is good for the movie. It's good that we've got a good person leading the movie. And, Zachary Levi, you don't get no better than him. There's a lot of people working in Hollywood who don't give a shit about the fans, but this is what I mean about people on the DCEU. They're great people as well. Now, rumours apparently that Harley Quinn in the Joker movie is not going to happen, that Jared Leto is not going to play the Joker again, that Margot Robbie isn't going to be in Suicide Squad as Harley Quinn. These are things nobody knows. These are things nobody can know. This is pure rumour. And one thing I will do when I don't believe something and I think it's BS, I will tell you on these daily DCEU videos, because I think it's important that I tell you what I believe and don't believe. I've got my ears to the ground. I don't know. It could be announced sooner rather than later that Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn won't be involved in the Suicide Squad movie, but that's okay, because she's going to be in Birds of Prey, right? She's going to have other movies. She probably may even kind of cameo in the Batman. Who knows? She's going to have her movies. So if she isn't in Suicide Squad, that's fine with me, and it's something I shouldn't be triggered about. Now, what about Harley Quinn in the Joker movie? What about the Joker's status within the DCEU? It could be something that Walter Hamada is thinking about. I don't know if Jared Leto is still the Joker. I think it's been a similar thing to Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. We don't know if they're going to move those players on the chessboard or not. So I think it is very interesting to wait and see on that. But nobody can know at this time who's going to be in James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie. And nobody can know at this moment, apart from Walter Hamada and his team, if we're going to get a Harley and Joker movie, if Jared Leto is still the Joker. These are things that we have to take as pure rumours, pure BS, until they're announced maybe by the Hollywood Reporter. The Hollywood Reporter is Warner Brothers' echo chamber. If something's about to happen, if they say something, then it's true. Now, from as far as I know, the Hollywood Reporter have never said that there is no Snyder Cut, that it's not happening. So I don't think they've been great supporters of the Snyder Cut either, but I don't think they've been great detractors of it either. I think it's been a tight-lipped situation. But with Jason Momoa's video, and it being very clear now that we have got some massive, massive news to come, I'm very excited, because this isn't just bloggers saying there's big news coming. This isn't, bloggers who want us, to click on their sites and follow them saying this. This is Jason Momoa running around Warner Brothers with a lot of big executives around him. This has been done purposely to garner our attention. So whatever they're about to announce is absolutely massive. And when it breaks, I'll be here to talk about it exclusively with all my subscribers. So please like the video, share the video and tell everyone about Big Mouth, because we're a community, and with communities, you always want to make them bigger. It's been great to be talking to you this morning about the DCEU. I love Superman, I love Batman, I love all our characters. I love all my fellow DCEU fans. And I'm on Twitter, Movies TV Mad, Big Mouth. Check me out. And I talk about the DCEU. I talk about a lot of things. I quote tweet a lot of people. I get into arguments with very famous people as well. So check me out on there, and I'll see you for another DCEU Daily tomorrow.